We're going to take a look at how to use the trap of the back take from side mount to set up our arm bars. So from here, he has good frames. First, we're going to fight the frame. I'm going to connect my hands inside. I'm going to move the shoulder up. Boom, get my head inside the frame. From here, we can grab the underhook, pummel towards the other side, and go into our north-south position and force him to his side. Get good pressure on your opponent here. I'm just forcing my lower arm on his ribs. My other arm comes in, and we get this nice controlling gift wrap position. So from here, he knows I'm going to try to take the back. So what we're going to do first, we're going to set up our seated position right here. I'm going to upway my leg. Now, if you have opponents who know that you're going to try to take the back, which is a lot of them, he will probably try to keep his back on the mat. So preventing me from really lifting him up properly. And now if I try to take the back, I will end up high and it will be difficult to get good control. So if he does that, we can use that to set up our armbar. If he's not forcing himself down, so if he's just being relaxed here, we can just take the back, attack from there and choke him. But for now, he's forcing himself to the floor. Right there, it's difficult for me to lift him up to take the back properly. I'm going to weave my elbow over, put it into his face, boom, we get the leg over. Now what I like to do from here is immediately go towards the top side to get in strong grip breaking positions. We scissor our legs, we put our heels to the back. From here we dig in towards the upper side of his wrist. Even if he has really strong grips, here he will be able to break the grip. Now to finish, steer towards the inside of your hip and finish. If we keep him here, this also prevents him from turning out. So if he tries to turn out, there's nothing there. We have good control here. He only goes so far and we finish. Yeah? So let's take a look at all that again. So from here, he has good frames. We need to fight the frame first. There's multiple ways to do this, by the way. So this is not the only way. Another solution, for example, is to go to kneel belly, wait for his response, and then fight the frame. There's a lot of different ways to approach. But I like this one because it's simple and quick. From here, we connect, put the elbow over, get our head inside. Get into our underhook position, get our other arm involved as well. And here we have good control over the arm. If he now tries to pull the elbow out or tries to reframe, this will be very difficult. From here, we can start turning. We put him towards the side. We move around, and we get into our gift wrap position. Right here. So from here, back, put your chest to the back, and we start taking the back. Now, he needs to feel the threat here. If he does nothing, we will take the back. So he prevents it by putting himself towards the floor. Okay, from here, we move over, boom, and we get into our position. Now, if he's strong and it's difficult for you to break the grips by only moving forward, what you can also do from here is go the other direction and pummel your feet through. From here, you have a shin inside. We can pummel through and get back. Now, again, I'm going to do the exact same thing here. If he gets up, for example, we have an immediate triangle, which is a really nice additional way to attack. If you're still having problems with breaking the grips, we can do several things. We can, for example, grab the wrist, get our hand inside, and attack bicep slicers until he doesn't want to hold anymore, which is a really good way to break grips. And what you can also do, which I really like, is again go towards this hip, pummel your foot inside, and get your shin involved. Here, we squeeze the head, we go in, and he will let go. And not so much a choke, but it's more a barrier from his head towards his hands, which will cause the hands to go away from the head, which will make him weak. Yeah? Okay, so one more time, full move from here, pummel inside, get the head inside, get into position, attack. He keeps his head towards the mat. Flip, put your leg inside. From here we start the grip breaking battle. If for whatever reason we cannot win, we pummel inside. Additionally, we can scissor the head right there, and this will be so uncomfortable that he doesn't want to defend anymore. Alright, so there you have it, armbar from gift wrap position.